Welcome to part 2 of our video series introducing LeadControl24, our new lead management system for trade fairs and events. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, we recommend watching that first. It covers the basics like creating an event and understanding the overall structure of the platform. In this part, we'll continue where we left off and dive into the form creation process. In part 1, we already created a new form with the name Trade Fairs 2025, since we want to use the same form across all events in this year. We selected English as the default language. Even though the event takes place in Germany, it's an international trade show, so English is the most practical choice for the base version of the form. Once the English version is fully set up, I'll also show you how to add a German translation, so your team can work with the form in both languages. Let's get started. A major concept in the LeadControl UI is the use of pages and boxes within a form. To help you understand this better, I'll use the mobile app mockups to show how these elements work. Pages are used to structure the form into smaller, more user-friendly steps. Each page can contain one or more boxes, and each box holds a group of related questions, for example, contact details, product interests, or follow-up actions. This structure helps your team focus on one topic at a time while capturing leads. Especially useful when working on a tablet or smartphone at a busy trade show booth. Let me show you how this can be configured in the web application. As you already know the concept of pages and boxes, let's start with the pages. I'll click the Pages button to open the page configuration. As you can see, we first need to generate the default page. This step is mandatory, because these pages contain the essential information that you'll want to collect at almost any trade event, like addresses, languages, and responsibles. Let's go ahead and create those default pages now. When we generate the default pages, a page called General will be created automatically. All the necessary boxes for this page are also generated automatically. As mentioned earlier, this default page and its boxes are designed to be used in every event, since they include the key information needed for lead capturing. Let's take a look at the generated boxes now. The automatically generated boxes include several important types. Privacy. This contains the GDPR confirmation, which is essential for data protection compliance. I'll open this box configuration as an example. As you can see, you can change or translate all the default text as needed. The other boxes can be configured in the same way. Address, where we collect the visitor's contact details. Visitor, one or more boxes in case you're capturing data for multiple people from the same company. Email language, to define which language should be used for the follow-up emails. Event staff, to note which of your team members were present at the booth. Responsible salesperson, the person assigned to follow up with the lead. Besides the default pages, we can also create additional pages that include customized boxes. Using the Add New Content button, I can easily create a new page. I'll show you how that works now. I've just created a new page called Interest. Now let's define some boxes for this page. The first box will be called Products. This is where we'll collect information about which products the visitor is interested in. Let's go inside this box and take a look at the configuration. In the box configuration, we can give the box a title and an optional text description to explain its purpose. We can also choose the type of input for this box, either checkboxes, radio buttons, or a text field. From our experience, mixing different input types in the same box can be confusing, so we recommend using one type per box to keep things clear and user-friendly. You can also define the number of columns for layout purposes and set whether the box or the individual fields are mandatory. Now let's take a look at how to add entries to this box. Each entry in the box also has a short name, which is used internally, for example in statistics and data exports. Because of that, this name has to follow certain rules and may have some restrictions. The text description, on the other hand, is what will be shown in the mobile app UI, so it can be more descriptive and user-friendly. If it makes sense for a particular option, you can also add a text field to a checkbox. This is useful when you want to collect additional information from the visitor, for example if they select Other and need to provide details. Let's save the configuration and take a look at the result in the preview. As you can see in the preview, we now have a 2-column checkbox layout with one option that includes a text field. The box is currently not set as mandatory. And that's the basic principle of customized boxes in LeadControl24. With pages and boxes, you can build a fully functional, flexible questionnaire tailored to your needs at trade fairs. Please go on with part 3.